Abstracts on the beat.
Meet up in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up, what up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris. Good morning. Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain podcast. I am your host, Abby Harris. I do this each and every day at 10 a.m. Make sure you tune in. Today, we will be discussing Tyler Perry Halts construction due to AI revelations, Reddit holding, Helium earnings. We're going to definitely talk about the bull market picks, FTX stakes, and PubKey culture. It is a place that is in New York City that you can actually go and check out some of the great talks and great people and the great atmosphere of Bitcoin. Welcome, guys. If you haven't had a chance to tune into Beyond the Blockchain podcast, make sure you do so. Like I say, I have a lot of guests that come on my show. Every Monday, we have an exclusive to where we bring somebody on within the space and we talk about a project or something of the sort within the space. And I enjoy Beyond the Blockchain podcast, guys. I just want to let you know I do this every day. Like at first, I wasn't doing this every day. But then recently it's been a daily task and I'm seeing the excitement. And not only that, I see the envelope being pushed and moved. So with all the excitement, we are still above 50,000. We're still in the red. But once again, we talk about these prices. We talk about what's happening in the space. And I hope everyone has a clear understanding about sideways movements and making sure that you take your profits, because if you was doing a correct strategy when we hit those two top numbers, instead of you saying, oh, I'm going to wait for it to go to the moon, you should have been pulling your profits. They got my tongue coin is at $2. You know, I like that internet computer is in a little blood red, but you know, we're going to definitely talk about one of my other projects, the Go Filecoin. We're going to talk about that again today. You know, it's so funny because some of this stuff I've been talking about recent, and then there's some of this stuff that I'm trying to tell you guys is just like, you know, it's an idea of something that you're interested in, or something that just spotlights of me to go back and look at and definitely check out, like Render. We've been talking about that. Right, Graph is another one that's in these AI fields or these AI tokens. They go to one of my girlfriends, C, and they go to the other one, Sue. And then the last thing that we're going to look at, today, they go Quant. The last thing we're going to look at today, we're definitely going to talk about this, guys. This was an opportunity. It's still a possibility because it still falls in that spaces, right? That has the potential to go to the moon within the space. Well, once again, I like to tell everyone that this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor whatsoever. They go fetch AI, and there go the baby that I always talk about right there. And we're moving on. Moving on to, you know what? And here's the funny thing. Usually I'm prepared for this. Today I didn't do it. I didn't do it today, but I am going to do it today. I was just moving a little slow, lackey here, because he was right there. I have to always go to my crypto ash, right? If Bitcoin doesn't break 55,000 the next, oh no, that's just his promotional advertisements that he always pushing up to get people to push. Grayscale has transferred 3443 Bitcoin worth 170 million to Coinbase. See, there's something going on, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Bitcoin spot ETF saw a total inflow of 249 million yesterday. Total inflow by each ETF applicant. Okay, here we go. Let's say Fidelity 158, BlackRock 125, Bitwise 79. Now, remember, guys, I keep telling you that we're getting ready to go on a retrace, right? So just be easy, just pay attention to what's going on. Now, there's a guy. Here's my other guy. Here's my other guy. There we go. We're gonna go to. He's still pumping this retrace. Be prepared for this move. It's going to be a move. Now, I'm just gonna go to his page because I already got the actually time and seconds that he actually says what I need to say, what needs to be said, or let me rephrase. Let me clear that out. What needs to be heard, right? Is in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. See, I do my research, guys, for you guys, so to make it easier. You don't have to watch a whole long video. I think it's 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Here we go.
Here, so it is only healthy that Bitcoin is currently consolidating, and it is not bad that we are seeing so. And usually the consolidation takes as long as the move towards the upside. So right now we've been going sideways for 9 days. So this should be also the time where Bitcoin tends to be creating its next move again, if we approach it like a bull flag. So important to see, important to be paying attention towards every single time. The lower side support is providing support, and the upper and the downward sloping resistance line is providing resistance. So if you were to be trading this bull flag pattern or any other patterns that I pointed out on today's video, make sure to trade on Deepcoin, because if you right now sign up an account using that link description of today's video, you will first of all get an insane deposit bonus, but you will also qualify to join copy trading from other copy traders out there that are making more than $50,000 in the last 30 days. And soon I will also be opening up my copy trading account once
I just really wanted just to show you guys just the retrace of exactly where the system is going and where the potentials of where this thing can go. So moving on to cryptocurrencies, by now that the bull market is here, and I've been going through a bunch of coins and tokens and stuff for the last couple of days, and everything is kind of a sign because everybody's pumping everything, right? So let me see something, because I actually didn't get a chance. Hold up. Let's give me one. See, he's only promoting Ethereum and Bitcoin, okay? All right. That's what this article is about. We're going to move on because I got some more stuff that's way more, that gives you more highlights. So, Trump. My Trump topic for today. Trump says that Bitcoin has taken a life on its own and will probably need some regulation. Now, here's the thing. The reason why it has taken his life on its own, right? Because at first he wasn't a fan of Bitcoin, right? He wasn't a fan at first, right? But then recently he just put out his sneakers. And guess what people were trying to pay Trump in? Bitcoin for his sneakers. So now that changes the whole idea, his whole mindset right now. Because it's like, I can take Bitcoin for my sneakers, and and it's directly to me. So his whole conversation has changed. He was asked about it in South Carolina primary, and he says he can live with it. Not only he can live with it, he also says we already know that he's not a fan of the regulations, right? And what he says is that Trump calls central bank digital currency CBDC dangerous and vows not to allow it if he's elected. So listen, guys, pro Trump, pro crypto. Like, the evolution of what's happening in this space is changing day by day, and we see it minute by minute, and it's evolving, right? Because it starts pouring over into our social media sections. Like, I bet you a finance guy like Trump would never even think in a million years that he probably dealing with Bitcoin until he got a fine for a $300 million fine from Letitia James in New York City, and he has to figure out how to make these funds very fast without spending his money. So the sneakers, the Bitcoin, all of this, everything is getting ready to be a go with Trump right now. Trust me when I tell you, that's how I feel. This is, once again, this is my opinion. I'm only expressing or sharing my opinion. It's not end all be all. It's not political advice. It's not financial advice. All right. Moving on. This is Beyond the Blockchain. We talk about things that's happening in the blockchain and beyond. So we talking about these boosting coins again, right? Filecoin, a Graph, right? Once again, do your own research, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Graph, Filecoin. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna start saying nothing else. I am not saying nothing else. We're gonna keep it moving. Move on, move on. Do your own research. FTX estate can sell nearly 8% of stake of AI. See, here's the thing. Even though the shenanigans went on with FTX, right? They still invested in some good companies, right? So you cannot knock the people on top who does careless things, right? This is basically what I can say. They're doing careless things, but there are other things that's underneath that are gems and shine, and here's one of them, right? This is the website. I actually went to the website now. I didn't look and see if they got coins or tokens or anything and none of that, but I just went to look and see what the site is about. And you know, at the end of the day, it's an AI issue. This is all AI stuff, right? If the next generation of AI assistance for your tasks, no matter the scale. So it's really an AI for your business. Go check it out. Maybe it's something that you can use, but it did come across my desk today as I looked through all the topics in the news, and it's just something I just wanted to talk about. Moving on. If you are on Reddit or you've been on my show yesterday, and remember I was talking about how the government and AI and all of this stuff has been inside of Reddit. Now, Reddit is going to be doing exchanges and sales and payments on their platform with certain goods using crypto. So they are getting ready to file the IPO. I wish they was filing the ICO, creating their own token. That'd be cool. But they are getting into the mix of this. So it says Reddit says an investment part of its excess cash is in Bitcoin and Ether. Make the firm one of the few companies that directly purchase digital assets alongside likes of Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, and Elon Musk Tesla. MicroStrategy also comes across my desk as well. So if you're thinking about looking at something, there goes something that you can look at. Moving on, like Reddit is evolving very, very fast, right? Now, hey guys, for all who do know, Crypto Mondays, the biggest crypto meetup group in New York City. Every Monday we had different guests from the Web3 space. I hosted a whole lot of events, some amazing places. And then I used to make my rounds, right? I used to go to all the crypto events and stuff. And I did go to the PubKey. It's in the Village, right? I think that's 6th Avenue. I think it's right off of 6th Avenue, right in the block. It's like you walk down the stairs. It's like one of them little swanky bars, right? It gives you that old school feel, a bunch of stuff, but it is a Bitcoin maxi place. You can actually buy a beer with Bitcoin in this place, as well as other things. So because they came across my desk, I definitely wanted to shout out PubKey. Get on their calendar, see when they're having different events and stuff. Like I said, this Greenwich Village is located in the Village. Right. I did check it out. I had a good time while I was there. Right. This is a pro crypto place. So if you're a nerd and you want to nerd out and you want to be with other nerds bumping elbows, then go check out PubKey in New York City. You know, because it is one of the places that is the culture of Bitcoin, as well as me. I am the culture of Bitcoin, even though I got a Vegas hat on today, but I'm the culture of crypto in New York City. Moving on, Helium earns $3,000 a month. Hey guys, I've been telling y'all about this. Shout out to Omar Henry. He has a whole company that he has now established. I've been seeing on his Instagram, I've been seeing trucks, I've been seeing systems going up. They are moving. They are moving. And I salute that guy without question. So this is, once again, here we go, IOTA. Go check this thing out, guys. Go do whatever you need to do. Get yourself started. You know, there's multiple ways to make things happen. And I hate to talk about things on when it's happening, right? But don't FOMO, okay? Don't FOMO. Just get into the mix. Like, this article was written 3 days ago. I've been talking about this for the last 2 months. So if you have been on my show and checking it out, this is something I've been talking about for the last 3 months. Helium 5G. Check it out. Moving on. I always look at I'm one of those to the moon guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm one of those to the moon guys. I want to buy a coin that's 3 or 4 zeros that's gonna hit $1 and it's gonna take me there. And I always be looking for those gems. So that's why I'm always looking. Like, there's some people that say, you just take the basics. They only doing with 3 or 4 coins and that's it, right? And they're not doing anything else. 3 or 4 protocols and that's it. See, for me, I'm always looking for new, because it's just like, what it's like? It's like sneakers, right? You got some of your sneakers that's your favorite that maybe sitting in the closet collecting, that you wear those on special occasions. But then you always on the search for the new colors, the new waves, right? Everything new. Yeah, this new just dropped or that new just dropped. But see, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what messed me up. When retros and classics and OG sneakers messed me up, because I thought the sneaker culture was only about new sneakers, because that's where we came up. We didn't wear classics in old school. This is the new generation. So let me get off of my rant. Let me get back into these coins. In 2025, I envisioned, this is Albert Peter who wrote this article. I envisioned a remarkable, robust bull market in the cryptocurrency realm, poised to obtain a potential market cap surpassing $15 trillion. This surge, characterized by a parabolic nature, will align seamless and with ongoing developments of widespread acceptance of artificial intelligence. They are putting this on us. Artificial intelligence is here to stay. It is here. It is here. There's a lot of things that we're going to talk about that's going to change the game because of artificial intelligence. So it can happen in 2 ways. There's artificial intelligence and robotics. I've been talking about how robotics is taking jobs. A basic layman job of a bricklayer is being replaced by a robot, which is the craziest thing in the world. But this is the evolution. So either you're going to be that guy who is losing your job, or you're going to be that guy who's understanding how to program these machines or repair these machines to keep a job, right? Because now the way they got it is one AI robot, or one robot, not AI robot, one robot, one person control 50 to 100 robots. One person can have some type of machine learning characteristics with a AI to control 100 to 200 robots. The way they got this thing layered is kind of crazy. So if you're not keeping abreast of what's happening and within the space, then this is why you pull up to my show. So we're going to look at some of these AI coins, because there's going to be a list that has a potential to boom, boom, boom in this rising market, right? So here we go. Singularity Net, Fetch. I was talking about that earlier today. Render. Shout out to Goldie. BU. He always be talking about render. Look at this. Bit. Oh, Singularity DAO. Oh, yeah. Could potentially 25x. That's what we need to do. Okay, here we go. Artificial liquid intelligence. I offer AI network for developers. And this is going to be interesting. Holds a potential of 50 to 100x. Y'all see that? That's a potential. Now, once again, this isn't financial advice. This is just things that I'm looking at. This is an article that's written on Medium by Albert Peter. And I am just regurgitating the information that I'm looking at. So it's up to you. Okay. Chain GPT, allowing users to leverage AI for smart contracts, 25 to 50, right? Ocean Protocol, 10 to 25x. Parrot AI, despite prior surge of 100x, it still could see another 10 to 25x. Grow, 25x or more. Sora, AI Launchpad, Zora prices. See, once again, when you look at these things, right, make sure they have some type of real life impact. It's something that you say, okay, it's not some Star Wars made up stuff, right? Because a lot of people say, oh yeah, you can be a part of my community. Utility. What does utility mean? That's just a word to me. That doesn't mean anything. I hear what y'all saying, utility, but that doesn't mean anything. It says in the conclusion trajectory of these 12 AI coins toward potential 100 to 1000x growth by 2025 remains a captivating prospect in the ever evolving crypto space. So, at the end of the day, it's speculation. This is a guess. We're wishing and upon the star that these coins do something that they should be doing. I don't know what I just clicked on, but I'm just looking and scrolling. I don't know what I clicked on. What is this? Blockchain App Factory. What is the Blockchain App Factory? Crypto, tokens, crypto, and tokens. I don't know what this is that I clicked on. Tap into our end-to-end token development and market expertise. I don't know what I just clicked on. Moving on. Let me close that. Because you want to jump in the pool, go swimming. But once again, I'm not giving you financial advice. Hold up. But this is a fall into the next sector, right? And the next sector is where you're talking about all these AI projects, AI, but OpenAI video generation AI is doomed to fail, says Meta's top AI scientist. I'm curious why you say that. Could it be just like how when we use ChatGPT, it's just start giving us the same regurgitating information? And then after a while, you start having to using the word omit this, omit that, omit this, omit that, right? Is it going to give us videos and stuff? So it's so funny that is doomed to fail. I'm just curious. I am just curious. Hey, we already know. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use our tools that I like to use.
Sora, OpenAI's new AI model for generating video, has become the talk of the town since its release last week. But Li Khan, chief AI scientist at Meta, doesn't think the much-hyped text-to-video model is all that. In particular, Li Khan takes issue with OpenAI's claims that its work with Sora will eventually enable the building of general-purpose simulators of the physical world. If that's the case, Li Khan argues, its approach to creating a world simulator is dead wrong.
Why is it dead wrong? But a world simulator is dead wrong because what are you gonna do? Everybody gonna be living in fictitious worlds in these fucking goggles person's goggles that gives you headaches and make you feel dizzy? I'm just curious. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go into this just a little bit because I have a flow into the next situation that is
Li
causing
Khan
us
is
to
one
lose
of the
jobs.
so-called godfathers of AI, and perhaps the bluntest and most outspoken one at that. While the other two godfathers lament what they've unleashed, Li Khan has pushed on with his work at Meta, never afraid to criticize his competitors. With his comments here, he's referring to an age-old debate in machine learning between generative models and discriminative models. Li Khan believes that the former approach, generating pixels from explanatory latent variables, is too inefficient, and can't adequately deal with the uncertainty that arises from these complex predictions in a 3D space.
Oh, okay, I get it. This is something that I get it. Like how could I explain it? I can explain it like this. It's like I could tell you about an experience, right? I can tell you in all of this about an experience, but you won't understand or feel the emotions or anything of the experience until you actually experience it. So what he's saying in so many words, it's easy to say, yeah, we're going to create this magnificent world generated, but there are a lot of intricacies that happen within the 3D world of building and creating that is not going to work, right? Because it's like some of this stuff has something to do with physics and all types of other stuff. So this is like, I get it. I get it. So, but everybody else might not get it. And this is where this problem comes in. And the problem is, after seeing OpenAI Sora, jobs are going to be lost. Why? The actor and filmmaker, let me zoom this in, guys, so y'all can read with me. And filmmaker and studio owner is raising alarms about the impact of tech, saying, I feel like everybody in the industry is running hundreds of miles an hour and trying to catch up to put in guardrails. Over the past 4 years, Tyler Perry has been planning on an $800 million expansion of his studio in Atlanta, which he have added 12 stages to 330 acres properties. Now, however, those ambitions are on hold thanks to the rapid development he sees in the realm of artificial intelligence, including OpenAI's text-to-video Sora model. Now, guys, we're going to have this conversation about this. It was just a speculation guess. This thing is not even released to the public, and you just halted $800 million worth of jobs. That's construction jobs, that's grafting jobs, that's delivery jobs. Look at $800 million worth of jobs just because they decided to put this app out. This is what I'm talking about. This to me, so now, if you're telling me that this AI can create scenic views and scenic landscapes, so that means the helicopter pilots, the drone pilots, all of those who film are getting ready to lose their jobs. So now this is tapping into another place, because we already had the protests with the actors, right? Because AI coming in. Now there has to be another protest. It has to be a protest for videographers and people who create scenes. Because now there's a whole bunch of other jobs that we don't know, that's a whole bunch of behind the scene jobs is getting ready to get eliminated. And this is a reflection of what's happening right now. This is happening right now. We seeing Google lay off thousands of jobs. We seeing Universal Music Group lay off thousands of jobs. You seeing Facebook lay off thousands of jobs. Now, Tyler Perry is getting ready to lay off $800 million worth of jobs due to this AI thing coming into our space. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the energy. And then here's another thing. A lot of this stuff is misled, right? Because like I've been showing you and talking to you all the time, AI has presented regurgitated false information over and over and over and over, and it's showing in multiple places. It showed up with some attorneys that tried to actually use it in a case, and they all got disbarred or in trouble and all that. It showed up with Air Canada, where Air Canada giving false information to their patients, their clients, right? And they're suing. It's giving false information. It's all types of false information with this AI. And now Google apologizes for AI by generating inaccurate images of diverse historical figures. So you know how they already misled us and we don't know our history? Well, welcome to the world of not knowing your history due to fake information from ChatGPT, Gemini, and all the rest of these AIs. And welcome to losing your job and losing everything to all of these AI tools. So how are you going to combat against these AI tools? This is Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris. I do this each and every day. Same bad time, same bad channel. Make sure you tune in. Peace.
Abstracts on the beat.
Meet up in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris.